Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I've been seeing all over the internet, at least Instagram and TikTok, that we are potentially pursuing Keon Coleman in a potential trade. And I was like, that's cool, I guess. I mean, he's got potential, he's raw talent, you feel me? But like, why? Like, I get why, you feel me? Because, the whole thing about the GM not wanting Keon Coleman and everything like that whole dispute that happened months ago, that was crazy, by the way. You ain't just gonna go on the press and talking about, yeah, we never really wanted to trade him. Nigga, why would you even say that? That's just crazy. Why would you do that? That's a little OD, you feel me? I wouldn't do that. That's a little bit, you feel me? So already the relationship is already just, going in a different direction. So obviously there's gonna be some tension there. So he probably wants a fresh place to start all over again. And what better place to do it than us? Like, I mean, I get it, makes sense. We still desperately need some wide receiver help, you feel me? But everybody's kind of like doubting him, and he definitely needs some refining to a lot of his craft, you feel me? Because, like, yeah, he's a bigger wide receiver, which a lot of people in this fan base, like, care so much how tall wide receivers are. Truthfully, I don't give two shits about the size, like, of the wide receiver, because whether you 6 foot or 6'5", the one thing I can say is, can you get open? Can you get open? And that's one of his problems. His separation skills, horrible. Well, really not good. You feel me? Like, he definitely got to refine that skill a lot. But good thing is, we're going to a system where they basically just scheme the wide receiver open. It becomes more, wide receiver friendly. You feel me? So, him coming here, I'll be okay with it. I wouldn't be mad at it. Like, so if he decided to come here, it's cool. It's cool, whatever. And what I saw, right, on the, the offer that they proposed for Keon Coleman, they say we will offer up a 2028 fifth round pick, and that's okay with me. A fifth rounder for a second round wide receiver prospect. That's cool. That's very cool. And they said, why does the deal make sense? The Commanders still might end up with Brandon Ayuk once the 49ers give up and cut him, but that taking longer than expected. They need receiver depth behind Terry McLaurin, and this is a low cost flyer on a player with good draft pedigree. Washington still hasn't resigned Debo, who led the team in targets, and then they just started listing off Debo stuff. But two things before I get on to why it makes sense for Keon being here. One, yeah, the whole Brandon Ayuk situation, that is not going to go anywhere. I hate to say this because we already saw it coming from a mile away. You feel me? The 49ers are being petty. Like, they already said they're not trying to help out any other team, which is smart. You feel me? They're saying everybody else, y'all not about to get better off of this little petty beef that we have with each other. That noise, cool, I understand that, but like, we're waiting, like, we're sitting here waiting hand and feet for this situation to blow over. I'm just like, it's not gonna blow over. I really doubt that they're gonna get it done by June 1st, which is steadily creeping up on us. You feel me? Steadily creeping up. So June 1st rolls around, I bet money. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I bet money he's not gonna get released until like probably like August. He's not gonna help nobody else. They're not gonna help anybody. Like, that whole situation is fucking dumb. So I was just like, that's why I would be like, I made that other video about like, just go get Stephon Diggs. You can have both. You can legit have both. But I do not want to wait around for like Brandon Ayuk, because we gotta hit the season on all cylinders. We gotta start full throttle. Gotta start fast. This schedule is gonna be a rough fucking start. So yeah, that's one reason why. Two, I don't know what's their whole fixation of signing back Debo. They're not doing it. They're not gonna do it. I get it was like a money thing and everything like that, but they're not gonna do it. I don't see why. They see him more as a weapon than a pure wide receiver. I get it. He was in a Shanahan, system before. So he's been in a West Coast, offense before like that. But again, they probably don't see him like that. On top of that, you legitly have a younger version of that in Jalen Lane. Now, I know a lot of people get on my boy Jalen Lane. I'm always going to cape for him because, Virginia Tech and everything like that. But he was used the exact same way like Debo did. Just with worse quarterback play. No, I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about back at Virginia Tech. He was a weapon. You can look back at his tape. He was used exactly like Debo. So that's why there was a lot higher on him. A lot of teams were a lot higher on him. Because he's a fast, athletic freak that was a weapon like used on a lot of jet sweeps, a lot of deep posts and anything like that. Yeah. You got Jalen Lane, so you really don't need to bring back Debo. If you want to use someone like that in a Debo role, you have Jalen Lane. Truthfully speaking, I'm a Virginia Tech fan, faithful through and through. So that's why I'd be like, do you really need Debo? No, because you really just got Jalen Lane in the tuck, just waiting to do some shit like that. You feel me? I feel like we haven't used him to his potential, but with his new scheme, I feel like it's a lot different. I feel like we can start cooking with him. You feel me? Using his speed to his advantage. Now, why does Keon Coleman fit in this? I feel like it helped him with his separation problem. Like, this whole West Coast, Ben Johnson, Kevin O'Connell, scheme that they're drawing up, right? It's like designed to, help, designed to scheme wide receivers open. Where this guy who has separation problems, it will help. It'll help. Yeah, he's more of like a jump ball specialist and everything like that. So I'm like, it can help him. Shit, it truthfully could help him. It can help Diami with his speed, help him get open and hopefully eclipse, the 300 mark that he had here. So yeah, why not? Why not? He's just got to refine his tools a little bit. He's a basketball player, like converted to wide receiver and shit like that. So he's definitely has raw talent. I'm not gonna hold you. So if we do trade from him for a 5th rounder, that's cool. He's got the talent. You just gotta bring it out. You gotta bring it out. And on top of that, people were saying that we have a Keon Coleman at home and that's just Traylon Burks. First of all, Keon Coleman has more production and more proven yards and everything like that than Diami, than Traylon Burks, than Luke, than a good amount of people on this wide receiver core that is not Terry. So before y'all turn y'all noses up to Keon Coleman, go look. At least his career, he scored which is only 2 seasons. He already scored 8 touchdowns. One game he had over 100 yards. You feel me? Like then last year he had 400 yards. Not the greatest, but he's more than Traylon, more than Diami. The year before that, 556. You feel me? Like, I get it. Like, there's definitely some things wrong with him, maturity and everything like that. He was a healthy scratch in a few of them. So, few games. So, there is some problems there. But again, problems that you cannot, not fix. You feel me? So, him coming here, I wouldn't be mad at it. But a lot of y'all turn your noses talking about something. We have, Traylon Burks. It's like, no, that's not the same thing. I love y'all super faith in Traylon Burks. He got to show me something. I think Diami's making the team. Traylon Burks, I don't know. So he got to show me something. You feel me? But that's all I got. It's just Keon Coleman. It seems like a good idea. I wouldn't be mad at it. It's a low risk, like I said, low risk, high reward. I wouldn't be mad at this if they decided to go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Be full on in with it. If you're gonna commit to it, commit to it. He's just gonna be a very raw prospect. And if you're gonna if you're gonna pull this trigger and do the trade, do it early. Don't drag your feet on it. Because we're already waiting on Brandon Ayuk. Let's not wait on a whole other wide receiver to get acclimated to the system. You feel me? But if you enjoyed today's video, please leave a comment, subscribe, and share to everybody you know. And comment down below. Would you trade for Keon Coleman? Honestly speaking, why not? Take a flyer. It ain't gonna hurt anybody, right? Fuck it. I would do it. So, with that being said, it's your boy Easy. Till next time, y'all.